Me fambo den una kusha una kabo. Welcome to TGM. When me fambo them, it don't taste small. But however, this now our favorite program where we can always scout live and direct from Holland and from Saloon. Fambo there we get message for una. And this message we want to let you sit down kindly and listen to her. The time don't reach for let we reject APC. The time don't reach for let we say President Bio and Juldeh Jalloh, where they don't prove to we the Sierra Leoneans say they're not the best leader ever, way we don't get in that country day. And because of the tremendous work the way they don't do, we don't talk and feel say as Sierra Leoneans then say we for allow Juldeh Jalloh and President Bio to continue. Continuity. Why? Where now boku why they now we get for can begin tell una. And we get the programs where we call it where we say power to the people, the government to the people, power to the people. President Bio don't work very hard, but elect Futuna. Now we not for decide to say whether we not go re-elect President Bio or not go re-elect him. But I believe say any meaningful Sierra Leonean way he understand and know the iota of issue, he know say what the President Bio don't do. Nobody no one day do it. No other leader no one day do it within a short frame. For that reason, we for re-elect President Bio. But however, academic colleagues when are the PR owners, when a Kamara inside day with me and I not join hands together to cover this program. So they can remote part the program business. Why let me say for touch and small. Kamara, welcome to the program.
My family them agree to all in the name of peace. And this now when I use a program we can come to now we call Bio and Juldeh Continuity Media Program. But just like how we can always promise now this program not just get for tap on social media or on the media. We get for gonna communities them and tell the people them thank you. At the same time, we get for tell President Bio thank you for the massive development where we don't see where he don't do it in the space of 4 years. For let we see more and Juldeh Continuity Program. We want let President Bio continue with in vice president. Just like how I can always say, nobody not hold person in destiny, but person they we got tie on a destiny together. The kind massive development where we don't see where this thing don't take within the space of 4 years. If not so honest by Kuruma be work for 10 years, Kamara Kamara not for lost election. APC not for lost election. So me family them for let we see more developments now with country. 2023, let we vote President Bio back. For let we see more development now with country. We want let President Bio continue with in vice president when Dr. Juldeh Jalloh. For many reasons, me family. And this program we get for take them to another level. Where you self go get opportunity for let you share your own opinion. When we put things in place, we get for the live, we get for the do live program. When we they do that live program, they, for example, like President Bio in flagship na education, we go come with the education minister now with program. Where you self go the SIAM live, we ask some questions them, we say it meets the education and how it don't do for let the education go succeed in this country. When you go don't talk, you self go get opportunity for let you add your voice. We go open the forum, you call. The only thing we not they encourage rudeness. You know, for course, neither you attack personality, but you go attack issues there. And you give your opinion. So we therefore bring all the ministers there. Let them come discuss. We say they meet the ministries there and how they don't try within the space of 4 years. Discussing that, you will not say, yes, this minister is capable for President Bio another 5 years chance. So the program therefore go to that level, but where we put things, where we put mechanisms in place. And so I know say always where we can come, we get a music where we they play, when a message to the people, them where they talk, say then they come back 2023. Before we go deep into the program, for tell una why President Bio for continue with Dr. Juldeh Jalloh as Vice President 2023. Let we listen to this sweet music for tell una say President Bio na get the game back 2023. Let we listen. Okay, now the two songs and we will always play when we come with this program. The first people that need to conclude the top 2023, now then they come back in governance. That song then a message, now big message we can bring to with people them. Me farm with them. But who president they don't come to this country where they don't fail. Waiting president you don't do within the space of 4 years. If not so, the past regime be woke. Believe in me, they not be for lost election. But why really President Bio able to develop this country within the space of 4 years, with all the challenges in the world, with all the challenges from the opposition, with all the criticism, how he able and how he managed for succeed. What we don't see now with media, what we don't see and study as a media team, what make President Bio succeed and how he succeed. Now, it make we not sit down. We say we go bring account to the notice of the general public. And the part itself for that it continue with Dr. Juldeh Jalloh. But who past presidents then our country from Shaka Stephen to Ernest Bai Koroma? What make them fail we? Now them vice presidents then. Then vice president they be contribute for let them fail we. Now it makes sense I therefore bring down the voice of Sam Sumana. What make they be there 11 years, then left with an austerity because they not been there together. One Bible verse them inside the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 3, it says, "Can two only work together with they agree? Agree. Now you make we see all these developments we don't take place within the space of 4 years. Fam with them. I want to let you know, say this country now inside austerity, APC be left give President Bio. This country be done with the international body, like the World Bank, the IMF, the EU, they be done say they know they support this country again. Now that condition and that situation this country been there before President Bio they take up. But that World Bank, that EU, that IMF, they let today, they gladly that they even give grants to we country. Why? A team we serious, a team we honest, don't take the country. So we not go watch that kind of team there. We don't take we from austerity. Nevertheless, the world challenges them. The challenges them where the whole world they go through, but yet still now we own country, the other world, the big world, the international world self they admire we. We sit down, we say we they talk for the people them, we say we they talk for the country, we say we they talk for the government, then we know they talk. If we not talk and that we're not honest between we say. Now make we don't decide for come with this program always. For can't tell when I say indeed, President Bio in vice president, they don't do great thing for we in this country, so that we forgive them the chance. We forgive them, we vote again 2023 for let them continue for develop this country. But good development then in this country. Why some people they know they see them? Because politics don't blind their eyes them. But we there we get for open their eyes them. Me famble them. APC government failed willfully because the president and the vice president they not be the see one side. To the extent the president bastardized the constitution, then an Escogoma Amino if sack the vice president unconstitutionally. Where in order inside with constitution, why they not be the see one side? But from where Dr. Juldeh Jalloh enter inside the office of vice president, now the office of vice president get respect in this week country. Where President Bio take the high seats of power in this week country, now we country get international respect. All the international partners thing. Where they say they know they support we because this country now a corrupt country, na thief man then there. For the sake of President Bio, in seriousness, where they see in they don't return back that they support we. They don't return back that they give it grants. They don't return back that they don't approve projects them for let we country develop, for let we country continue for develop. And all this year they happen because President Bio gets a team. We ready for work for we people them now this country, we are the ministers them and the vice president. Now I make this program, we get for bring come to the level where the people then will get opportunity for talk. We go open that line there. We get for make an open. The all man go they give in your view and in your opinion. And the ministers then go there live. Where they go they explain. We say they meet the ministry and we say they don't go. Because people they know they explain them here. People they know they understand how ministers they don't work. Some ministers then maybe they give bad name, they don't work. But the reason here is they know they explain, they not get no side for explain to the people them. We get for give them chance and opportunity. If you talk say President you don't fail by education, then the education minister go sit down. You talk it tell you exactly who say it meets education and who say it don't go. If you talk say President you don't fail by sports, the sport minister get for day now we media sometimes to come. When it go there live, it explain to we say it meets sport and we say it can, we say it don't go. If you talk say President you don't fail by energy, the energy minister self go there. We go do the same thing. Explain to we say it meets energy and we say it don't left energy. Why I bring them three ministers then? First, when are the first we get for try by all means let we get them. Then they can explain to people then. Because and as by Kuruma one time it been the campaign of this country, a whole ball now in hand. But we not see nothing for sports, nothing not happen during the 11 years in governance. At the same time, the same as by Kuruma tell we say, it don't do lights in a district country. Well, the energy minister go can't tell we how many percent emit lights in this country and how many percent we don't get there now. Then President Bio said we say, now education in flagship. Well, the education minister go can't tell we exactly the level where emit education and how it don't left and how it don't work out. So ministers themselves go get opportunity, and with that, I think we could tell President Bio say continue with this kind minister here. Continue with this kind minister. But because the vice president and the president will not believe say we could they get them by this program here make we they talk for them. Make fun with them. From the days of Shaka Stephen, when I in vice president be with SI Kuruma to the last vice president where we been get now when I Mr. Bokari Fo. Hey? Where Dr. Juldeh Jalloh don't enter at the office of the vice president, believe in me, it don't prove and pass the all. And as by Kuruma failed willfully because he and in vice president, they not be ever agree, even though not in brother. Respect not been there between them. Fear not been there between them. Then they bastardize the constitution with the ribot timber, Kesianda, you name it. But confusion been there to the extent one time, even Sam Sumana talk say, he go to Nigeria, he go call Goodluck Jonathan in West for let can talk to President Bio for her. So let you know how things not be sweet, how things not be sweet between them, make the left with country and austerity. But with Dr. Juldeh Jalloh and in boss President Bio not to show it. They're really there in peace. They're really ready for develop this country. They're really ready for help with the people of this country and the dependent. Family, I can always let for tell you this word. This president, this vice president we get, Dr. Juldeh Jalloh. Me when they talk to you, me you know get nothing in common. I'm not sure if it's me. I just can see him like inside convoy or whatsoever. I know one day meet up in person. But with media, what we stand for, we say Salon for better. What we stand for, we say SFPP for continue in governance. Until this country acts like any other Singapore. So if we stand for that, then we see say this not the team where they do exactly what we stand for. We not for sit down, we talk say pass they used to we or pass we used to them before we tell the people what are the good things them way that they do. No. We know they do this thing based on salary. They know they pay we, but we they do them because we believe in the agenda of SFPP and we want to see this country in development one. So me family them, Dr. Juldeh Jalloh, now one of the most God-fearing vice presidents we Salon ever produced. Dr. Juldeh Jalloh, one of the most humble vice presidents we Salon ever produced. Dr. Mohamed produced. Again, respect in the name of the boss. And not ever take glory upon himself for say this way when I see they happen, I mean they do no. And not get challenge for nobody. This now God sent people. Now God don't send them people for let them can help, we let them deliver away from this poverty and this bondage where APC left with. So in that light, we go left for tell the whole world and the nation say Dr. Juldeh Jalloh really deserve a second time with him boss. But for Levuna, no say, peace not be there between Anes in and in Bralo when I be in vice president again. When Sam Sumana, when they can't listen to an interview where they be do with Sam Sumana years back, Levuna no say, peace not be there. And the Bible verse the way now Amos 3:3, they say can two work together, it say except they agree. Two people they not go ever work together if they not agree. Whether two people they are don't agree for work for we for develop this country, let we talk, let them continue, let we vote for them 2023, let them continue for develop this country. Now it make and we own little way we come with this program where we call Bio and Juldeh Continuity Media Program, where we get for go now them communities them, now the marketplaces them, now the public transports them, and tell people that thank you, share the good news of President Bio, share the good things the way President Bio in Vice President they do, and we tell people them, let we all put we hand together, let we vote for President back 2023 in Vice President for let them continue for lead with this country, for let this country go be developed. But to not listen small to this interview, with the interview Sam Sumana.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Vice President. You and President Enes Koroma were very good friends. You went to visit each other's house when you were allies and in government.
When I listen, I see the man say then I've been good friends, but later now how they can break out. 9 hours Sam Sumana they can't explain.
No question, but that led, like I said, it precipitated to because he wanted a third term, which was unconstitutional. And I did not subscribe to that. You know, people are denying that he was.
He say they fall apart. Where the journalist asked him, he said this man wanna win election together. Una been they go greet una self each other and una host them. He said, but how will I manage for fall apart? The first answer way Sam Sumana again. He said, unless by Kuruma be one go third term. You see? He said that make them fall apart. But then one way we unless by Kuruma be one bastardized with constitution. And we all be there in this country, will be there after you now you. We be there more time. We there beaucoup things. Say artists they go now. McKinney said for go launch after you now you like say now they no more get this country. You see? But today now, people that they when are APC agents then on social media, that they go and hala say President Bio they bastardize the constitution. But if you ask them for evidence, no evidence, no they. You see, this not the between President Bio and Dr. Juldeh Jalloh. They in peace. And whether they in peace, they go ahead to develop this country. So let we continue for listening back to Sam Sumana, really how in boss, how they be operate with the left with austerity. Let we listen back. Yes, Sam Sumana.
Additional terms, and that the foreign minister has been chosen by the APC ruling party to contest as a presidential candidate to, replace him when he hands over power smoothly. So they said he's a Democrat through and through.
Peter,
Talk to me.
let me say this to you. I know Kuruma better than you.
Sure.
You see, the journalist na in name Peter. Sam Sumana say Peter. He say I want to tell you something. He say Asabi Kuruma pass you. Dana in boss. He say Asabi Kuruma pass you. That don't exactly tell you say respect not be even the between them. But in the case of Dr. Juldeh Jalloh, he get respect for him boss. We know one day reading kind of here. Now it make we see development because peace day. They say where the head sick, the whole body they sick. But we the head way we get, when are the president and vice president, then correct. Now it make international body they admire with country so much. Anything way that they do that they invite with president. Now it make with green, white, and blue flag don't fly high. Why? Because we get two people them, we get intention for make this with country. With the ambition and for them they see this country in development one. But not also in the APC time between the vice presidents then and the presidents, because now two vice presidents will be get. Even Victor Fo inside one radio program, it tell we say now for in life make it take the leadership for be the vice president of this country. It say but it not be willing. And when somebody not willing for job or for office you give, it not go able to deliver. We be a reader one day inside radio program. But let Sam Sumana continue. Small no more. I get beaucoup for say. Yes, Mr. Sam Sumana.
Based on the fact that he did not succeed for a third term, the world knows that he decided to also have an extension of 2 years.
When I listen to
It did not work. And then he also pushed for 6 months. It did not work. But he got away with 2 weeks to add to the day he's supposed to hand over. And that having been me out of the way, because the thought of getting me out of the way would have prepared his ambition of third term. Now the people, the Sierra Leone populace and the national community frowned at it. And they said that elections will be conducted and we have to go according to the constitution. And that speaks to my volume.
You left the country and...
Okay. That's not the voice of Sam Sumana. Will there be the interviewer? You don't hear it exactly. He say Ernest by Kuruma be want third term, it no work. He try for extended time, it no work. So in be the story block. Now in be the stop Ernest by Kuruma according to him. He says so now that make Ernest by Kuruma be the try for get out of in way. Unconstitutionally, meaning Ernest by Kuruma be the bastardized with constitution. But they left today in Bobo, then they all over social media, they hala say President Bio, they bastardized with constitution, where they not even get evidence. No evidence, no they always then just they talk. But for that, we know that they talk without evidence. So me family them. This program therefore continue for the country owner at any given time. For let we can tell President Bio thank you and tell the people that the good things the way President Bio don't can do within the space of 4 years in wonderful Vice President winner Dr. Juldeh Jalloh. And let we appeal to the people then. Let Dr. Juldeh Jalloh continue for the second time again in boss because we want to see development now this week. With the light, like how it don't begin, this whole country could get light. Let them continue 2023. We get a mandate again for let we go on the ballot and show who that could can live with. But how you go vote for APC? When they elect today, the lower level election, except they know he would want. 4 years they say president, you don't fail them. But 4 years president, they know he will put their own political party in place. Just a single political party. Not to a nation, just a political party. 4 years, they're not able to do nothing. Now, yesterday or day before yesterday, or whatsoever time will be, they read and say they get a lower level election. How is it? It happened? It not happen. People them will not able to do it for themselves. They will not take power, will not give them. We'll not go destroy this country again. We'll not go destroy this country for the third time because we don't do one time Shaka Steve in time, 2 times Anes in time. We'll not go do one for the third time. So me family them. This is the program we can come up from a media platform where we call Bio and Juldeh Continuity media program. Just like how I promised, we get folks they go all out now them community system, now the marketplace system, now the public transport system, and share the good news of President Bio and tell the people that thank you and tell them say again for let we continue for see development in this country. Now President Bio we could vote for 2023. And let President Bio continue with Vice President winner Dr. Juldeh Jalloh. Wanna thank you for listening. This now una use our program. We get for continue. Me family. A program, the general program, because now 3 program now I do. I do this Bio and Juldeh Continuity media program. Then I do the general program. Then at the same time I do that me Mende program we I call Mende Akili. The general program, from tomorrow now we at the beginning now one headline storm why citizens therefore hate APC. I get for explain to una deep and I get for tell una why then we form APC. Now I get for be with topic tomorrow. Why citizens then? We the salon people then why we for hate APC. Then I tell una again why then we form APC. Not to how then we form our, but why they form and the reason we make them become APC. I therefore explain to una tomorrow. So this is the end of this week's program where we call Bio and Juldeh Continuity Media Program.
That was the message from Kamara Kamara.
I know it's hard for my people. I was expecting this, but I didn't promise simplistic solutions that will only last a week. I promise a total fix. And it will take time, and I'm working on that. I want to be judged at the end, not at the beginning. We have only started a long journey, and I'm going to assure Sierra Leoneans that we are definitely making progress in terms of making sure that Sierra Leone becomes the best destination for foreign direct investment, which has an impact on definitely providing a better quality of life because it will provide jobs and other opportunities for Sierra Leoneans to be able to have a better quality of life.
When we found that was the from Kamara Kamara, Bio and Juldeh Continuity. Why APC was formed, and they will go out to later on as the day go on. So this one I share, and just like how promised, now we get a program, we'll get for couch, we'll get for open line, we'll get for communicate with Tuna. Since the TGM day, when I say the TGM a lock, but now we get for open the TGM for let us say opinion matter. You know, we will not talk what is necessary. We get for cover that program for now, we will get for interesting. You know, however, me not demand the grade, the SFP people, go say tata.